Hey guys, another episode of Intrusive Thoughts. Today we're looking at basically a comedian. He made a joke about the Lion King and now he's being sued by the composers, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? We're just watching some content from a YouTuber called Viva Frey and we're going to see what he has to say. It's not Viva Frey?
Yeah, it is.
So what's the rolling of the eyebrows about? Or the eyeballs?
It was just the way you said it.
Alright, mate. You got anything to say?
No, you've kind of taken it all. Oh, I don't know if we want to say how much he's getting sued by.
Do you want to?
No, we'll watch.
He's getting sued for 27 million apparently.
So annoying.
And by the way, this is Tam and I'm AJ. Nice to meet ya.
Welcome.
Let's go.
The world couldn't get any crazier. You come across a story that makes you question your own sanity. I present to you a man literally getting sued for a joke, and you won't believe the fact pattern behind it all. Behold.
Was less fortunate. What is this? What is this?
Service.
Oh shit! I just got served. Oh shit! Oh my god! You just.
He literally got served while doing one of his shows. That is absolutely ridiculous. No professionalism whatsoever.
Why is it professionalism?
Because
Or
he's in the middle of a show.
But when else are they going to catch him?
Wait until he's finished.
I think that kind of defeats the purpose, isn't it?
What,
The
of
point.
being served?
Yeah. They
Okay.
kind of need to catch you like when you want to take it and open it. Like. Or because if you don't take it, then I don't think it. I think that's the rules of it, isn't it? Basically, they have to make you take it.
What was to say that he wouldn't have taken it at the end of the show?
No, you're just looking for the best opportunity, which probably
Okay.
that would be the when you're not thinking too much. Like,
If anything, they're just giving him more attention by doing it in that manner. So,
do you even
my
believe that's true?
personal
Though I don't believe it's true. I just think it's part of his skit. I mean, I know that the lawsuit is true, like you said, but I think he probably got sued and then thought, oh, let me make a further joke out of it, like because that's
Oh.
what they're pissed off about in the first place.
Potentially, that's actually a great idea. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Those who are wondering what this is for, I did a joke about the Lion King. I don't know. You saw it? That was me. Yeah.
I'm going to pause it here for 1 second.
This comedian, he literally looks like somebody that should be in the Lion King, innit?
Yeah, he looks like one of
You always have to go too far.
This came from an account, Dom Luker, breaker of narratives on Twitter, at DOM_LUCRE. An account worth following, but it comes with a caveat. Every now and again, none of us are perfect, but some of us make more mistakes than others. Every now and again, that which comes out of the account of Dom Luker is sometimes mildly inaccurate. I was skeptical of this story, and it now has been community noted with what I would call an immaterial community note. Dom Luker writes, breaking. Comedian Learnmore Jonasi, the guy's name, I don't know if it's Learnmore as in his birth name.
If this happened to you, what would you do?
I don't really know because I'm not familiar with like the law like that per se. But what can I do? I have to turn up to court.
Is that?
What if you've been served? They've given you a subpoena. You have to turn up to court, otherwise you'll be breaking the law. So you want to serve time instead?
But I'm not going, man.
Interesting.
27 mil, I'm not going. You're going to have to come catch me in the streets. Literally.
I think it will be quite easy considering they caught you at one of your shows
What?
to catch you.
Yeah, I prefer that. I'm definitely not coming to come give myself any 27 million worth of headache. I'm not doing that. That does not feel like a good choice. Probably is the great choice, but I'm not doing that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you're just handing yourself in?
I'm not handing myself in. I'm going to court to say that this is ridiculous. You're suing me for £27 million for what?
Go and play with them people. I don't even want to see them.
Fair enough.
Literally.
Learnmore Jonasi, who got served with a $27 million lawsuit from Disney right on stage because of his viral Lion King joke. I had to look it up.
Sorry, is that even English? What's
What?
got served? I'm sorry, Dom. Try again. Like, what? What's got served?
I can't really speak, but I'm struggling with English as well, so.
You don't struggle with English, you just do things too quickly.
So you have a problem with me?
I don't. I'm
I didn't
just
know it was an
identifying
issue.
a fact.
I didn't know. A fact?
Do
So that
you
definitely
not
happens.
do things too quickly?
No, I thought I was quite a great guy and you like...
That's
you
got
liked
nothing to do
everything
with what
about
we're
me. I didn't
talking
know that
about.
you actually had an issue with me.
I didn't say it was an issue. I'm pinpointing a fact.
So doing something too fast is a good thing.
Anyway.
It's not a lawsuit from Disney. It's from the composer of the song from The Lion King. We'll get there in a second. Okay, fine. Clarification, but close enough to the truth. Listen to what the joke was before we dive into this even further.
There's a lion. Flashback. Dancing Gonya Magiti Baba.
You were way off.
Ngonyama.
All right.
That's
You
all
said,
you
yeah. What I do, Papa? You made up.
Well, you should see me when I do it in front of white people. Oh my God. Why you look? Oh my God.
Hold on. Can you do that one more time? Do that again.
What does it mean? It means, look, there's a lion. Oh my God.
First of all, okay, we're gonna bring this out for a second. I make that joke every single morning when I come down the stairs with Winston, the blind Westie. He sleeps in our bed, and every time I bring him downstairs and I hold him up to the whoever's up by that point, and I go, "My." He made the joke that the lyrics at that point in the movie are, in fact, nothing more than them saying, "Look, there's a lion," as to how absurd it is.
Whose glasses are better, his or yours?
Mine? His is, what the hell? Is he a clown? He looks like Krusty the Clown.
And everybody thinks it's something much more spiritually important.
You're joking. That is not what that means.
That's exactly what it means.
That's what it means. Look, there's a lion.
Oh my God.
Look, there's a lion. Oh.
So apparently the composer didn't like the joke or disagrees with it to the extent that it's a
I
statement.
feel like he's doing our job. So basically, the composer didn't like the joke and wants to take it a bit further. I'm assuming the composer is saying that it's defamation of what he's actually conducted, but who knows? Because why would you think it's a joke? Tell me.
Why? Because it's stupid, isn't it? Why the hell
Would you sue someone for
would you
something
sue
like that?
somebody for making a joke, basically? And then he didn't even say anything rude. He just said he's like either interpreted it or he's pretending to interpret it in another way than it is. But who, like, where's the offense? Like, how does that affect the business? Like, so what?
Do you think that this is now going to open the doors to other people and other creators to now sue people for mocking them, making a joke? So, like, for example, who was it that Will Smith slapped? Chris Rock. Do you think he could sue Chris Rock for what he said about his wife?
That's what I'm saying. It would just be stupid. Like, what's the point of that? I mean, if anything, he brought more attention to the film. I don't see what is a judge going to award you money for? What has he done? He just made a joke. Like, do you not make films for people to have opinions and like find jokes, and especially a kids' film? I don't understand.
I guess we're not allowed to make jokes anymore.
No, we're not. But suing him is far, isn't it? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
What the hell are you going to be awarded money for?
Yeah.
Logically, like, I don't know.
Maybe not. Let's see.
Yeah. My opinion right now is based on all facts reported, with the caveat that I have not yet gotten my hands on the lawsuit itself. And so what I'm reading are the summaries and quote references to the lawsuit, but I have not yet, as of now, been able to pull up the actual lawsuit. Maybe it'll change when I read 19 pages of pure drivel as to how this is a $27 million harm to the composer. Because if it's not true, it's reputationally damaging. First of all, I never even knew the words meant anything. I thought it was, I don't want to say gibberish because that might be disrespectful to foreign languages. I did not know it ever meant anything.
Same.
Let's get to the lawsuit. Lebo M, who's the composer, sued.
I just thought it was... I didn't know that part per se meant anything.
That's what I'm saying. Who even cares? It's just a nice song. Like, why do we need to know the meaning? And if we know the meaning, like,
What does it even
if
difference
we got
does it
some
make?
misinformation from a comedian, who cares? I
If
don't
anything,
understand,
the comedian making a joke out of it and even mentioning it makes people more intrigued to go and find out what it actually means.
Naturally.
Because I did. When I heard him say it, I was like, oh, no way. Is that what that means?
Yeah,
And I went and checked.
That's what I thought
So-
anybody would do. So, what is he being sued for? I don't
Literally,
understand.
bringing you attention.
Yeah, he hasn't even like disrespected the brand or anything. Nothing. There was nothing bad. There's no bad side to what he's done other than just put attention to it. Yeah.
Comedian Learn More Janasi claiming Circle of Life misrepresentation. The Grammy winner seeks more than $20 million in damages over mistranslation of the Lion King chant. And now let's take a
I would like to know that if he wins this, where's he supposed to get the money from? Because I don't think he's making that sort of money.
I think they just want him to stop, but they should just give him a cease and desist, like literally.
Like, stop saying this joke.
Yeah, basically, like where's the number 27 million come from as well for saying a joke? Like that's what I'm saying. That's supposed to be for damages, but where's the damage?
Yeah, that's true.
Literally,
Where's the damage?
And the joke was funny as well. Obviously, I've seen it before, so I wasn't laughing. But if this was the first time I'd seen the joke, I would have been like hysterical. It was funny as hell at the time, especially because it was believable.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's why they think, but once you find out he's a comedian, that you're never gonna put
Take it seriously.
Yeah, put too much belief into what a comedian's saying, anyways. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I think them people just don't like when you profit off of them because he's getting all this attention as well. I think they just don't like that, and they don't own him in it as a business or a venture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's more what probably the underlying issue is.
So yeah, let us know what you think. Do you think that this is a lawsuit worth going ahead with, or do you agree? Do you think what we're saying is right, that it's just a waste of time?
Yeah, and comment below whose glasses are better, my man or hers.
Mine.